Hi everyone, it's Raja.
And Raven.
And you're watching a very, very special episode of RuPaul's Drag Race Holland Fashion Photo Review. Yeah.
Now, sissy that wow.
Well, I'm very, very glad to see you back again doing this with me, and I missed you a lot, and we had such a good time with the Canada girls.
Yeah, so why not do it with Holland? We are going to be tooting and booting the looks from the main stage of Drag Race Holland.
Oh, honey, we are all over the place. Drag Race is now being featured in Holland. I'm very impressed. Now, if you know anything about my heritage, I'm half Dutch and I'm half Indonesian. So I can speak a little Dutch.
You probably know the dirty words.
Ik spreek een klein beetje Hollands. Just a klein beetje.
And that is?
That means just a little bit. I know that the word boot in Dutch, I think, is Lars. 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 I Lars that outfit. Lars. I don't think I actually know any Dutch queens. I'm not sure if I've ever met one. I know of a few that I may have seen on Instagram, but I'm not very familiar with the scene. So this will definitely be an education for me personally to see how it's done in the Netherlands.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be an introduction to me too for a lot of these queens from the Netherlands. I don't think I know any Dutch queens. I know Bush queens. This is our very first introduction to these queens from Drag Race Holland. This is their very first look on the main stage.
Bring it on.
Category is, who's your queen?
First up, Chelsea Boy.
Oh, Chelsea Boy is not messing around. See, there's this entirely different flair I can already start feeling, wow, this is spectacular.
That looks like Angelica Houston in Captain EO.
Oh, honey, you don't have to tell me twice. I know exactly that reference. I used to wait in line over and over and over again to see Captain EO at Disneyland, not just for Michael Jackson, but specifically for Angelica Houston, and that is a reference. She looks fantastic. There's that fetish element of the vinyl and rubber.
It's kind of a little arachnid. It looks like she's got spider legs coming up from out of her back.
There's something that feels kind of horror to this that is really exciting too. Look at that tail, that spinal kind of column tail that's happening, and the weird horn head things. It's a little bit, what's that movie with the guy with the nails all over his head?
Hellraiser.
It's a little Hellraiser too, like it gives me those vibes. I love it all. I think she looks spectacular.
It's a little bit of everything, and the makeup's beautiful. Toot, that's a toot.
Toot.
Next up to the stage, Envy Peru. Maybe she's the Coco Peru of Holland.
No, honey, I've seen Coco Peru and I know Coco Peru, and that's not the Coco Peru of Holland.
Damn.
But she is beautiful. She is a stunning queen. Wow, she is giving us like classic dragoon, but then also quite sexy. I love blue. Blue is a wonderful color.
And I love this shade of blue. And I love that glittery sequin fabric where it looks like there's a couple different textures of shine. So it picks up everything.
It's the color of royalty. It is absolutely gorgeous. And I think she looks beautiful. It's very classic. It isn't anything that really quite surprises me. I mean, that could be the Vivienne if you just squint your eyes.
Yeah.
It's quite formulaic for me, but it's beautiful. She looks stunning.
Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.
Envy Peru gets a toot.
Toot. What do you think so far?
Drag has become so global that it's really hard to decipher where anybody is from. Everybody has Instagram, so everyone can see how to style a wig and what is trending as far as what drag looks like in 2020. So I'm impressed. They are definitely there to do their best, look their best, and so far, so good. Let's bring on the other 8. Next, we bring to the stage, Janey Jacké.
I love yellow. It's kind of almost Bumblebee, you know, the black, the yellow. Her makeup is very almost insect-like too. It's got those beetle-esque hues to her eyeshadow when she's looking down. Very pretty.
The hair is the first thing that I'm looking at. It is so beautiful. It's just blended. You know, you don't see that lace sticking out anywhere. I love the combination of yellow and black always. Bumblebee is a wonderful reference. She's the queen bee apparently, and that's what she thinks she is. So, you know what? Bumblebee, the house down.
Bumblebee, the house down toots.
Toot. And just in case you didn't know how to say house down boots in Dutch, it is Het huis met laarzen. Next, we bring to the stage Madame Madness. Oh, the first bearded queen to ever grace the stage of Drag Race anywhere in the world. I am thoroughly impressed by her. She is giving us Queen of Hearts. I mean, it is stunning. Look at that makeup. It's precise. It is clean.
It's gorgeous.
And the hair is absolutely perfect.
Yeah, everything's amazing. Everything from the top to the bottom.
Yes, and I like that it kind of gives that nod to European history. There's a little bit of Flemish in there too, you know? I just think it's so stunning. And I'm just impressed that we finally, in our sorority of friends and girls, and now we have one across the pond that is bearded. It's about time.
Yes. That is a 100% two.
Next, we bring to the stage Mama Queen. Oh my God.
When she's walking out, she's on a cross.
Oh, you know we love a reveal. Any Drag Race fan out there within the fandom loves a reveal. And she is the Virgin Mary. I am floored. Oh, it's just beautiful. Look at her.
Oh, it's so holographic. Look at that hair. That's beautiful. That fabric is gorgeous.
God, the shoulders, how ingenious. And the headpiece.
And she's got a glittery baby Jesus. Glittery baby Jesus.
Lord help me, baby Jesus. I cannot even take it. She is so spectacular. Look at her. It's just so conceptual. It's phenomenal. She is giving us Het huis met laarzen. Yes, I'm gonna give her a 2.
2.
Next we have Megan Schoonbrood.
I do love one of those ruffled, huge Diana Ross. Maybe that's what she's paying homage to with the hair and the coat. It's very like, you know, I'm coming out. I want the world to know. But she should have let the world know in a different dress under that coat.
Yeah, I'm not into this. After what I've seen so far, I mean, with Mama Queen, with all the other girls that have come out, I'm just telling you, this is kind of, it's, maybe she's the camp one. She's a little bit the bag of chips of this group.
I was just gonna say, maybe she's the bag of chips. But come on, girl, it's that huge ruffle sequin queen jacket that we've seen many times. And you take it off and then that's under it.
Each of the pieces have their own statement, but you know, as we know, queens love to pile so much stuff on that sometimes what you're piling on doesn't really start to make sense after you keep adding more and more and more to it. I think it could have been one or the other. Is it a rainbow look or is it that beautiful nude, ruffly ball gown that she has underneath? But there are elements that I think are wonderful in this outfit, but I'd like to see them all separately. I just think it's all sort of scattered and it doesn't go together, and I'm gonna give her a boot.
It's a boot.
Next we bring to the stage Miss Abby OMG.
OMG indeed. It's very carnival. It's beautiful. I love anything that is this type of a look, very showgirl. I love all the beads. I love those holographic shoes. I love her shimmery tights. I love the shape.
All of those things added together, they're a formula for success. She looks beautiful. I don't think it's my favorite out of what I've seen so far. I like queens who have a little bit more adventure to how they dress and how they present themselves on stage. And this doesn't take me quite there, but you know what? It's only episode 1.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna give her a 2.
It's a 2.
Next we have
Patty Pam-Pam. Oh, bitch. We know exactly what this is.
Oh, she's giving Queen. She is giving us a nod and some praise and love to the great Freddie Mercury of Queen. I love this.
I do too.
I love the moustache. I love the glasses. I love the crown. I love the yellow jacket, which was quite signature for one of Freddie's looks. I love, something that kind of gives a nod to some of our LGBTQIA plus predecessors and icons. And how could you not recognize who this icon is? I give it a 2.
2.
Next we bring to the stage Roem.
Oh, she's the evil queen from Snow White.
Is that what she's giving? Oh, yes. I'm gagging. I love it.
It's kind of almost like a Knight in the Round Table too. I don't know, she needed a big apple right on the front of that to kind of say like, oh, this is who I am. I think we would have probably gathered that without the apple.
I like the apple. I think it kind of just says, hey, just for those of you who are idiots out there who don't get what's going on, this is the evil queen from Snow White. And look at the scepter that has a mirror on it, which is so brilliant.
Every queen should carry a scepter with a mirror on it.
Yeah. There are parts to this outfit that could be considered just be like, oh, geez, another cat suit with a thing over it. But you know what? I'm not going to be that girl.
For the very first runway, it's not bad, but it could be elevated a little more.
I give Roem a 2.
It's a bodysuit with just an ornate design on it with, something slapped over it. But it's a 2.
Last but not least, Sederginne. Oh
my gosh.
Werq, bitch. Look at this costume. It is brilliant. If your dress has to have wheels on it, when did you ever wear a dress with wheels on it? Not Hot Wheels.
I don't think I've ever worn a dress with wheels on it.
I don't even know how to roller skate. I mean, that could be considered wearing heels with a dress.
How did she get that there?
I don't know. But this is spectacular. It is the feat of architectural, technological advances, girl.
And then the piece under it, that skirt that it reveals to is still beautiful. And then it's just full of all of her wares, all of her riches, all of her things.
Teapots, silverware, fine china, everything that makes her life decadent. That is spectacular.
I'll give it a 2.
I'm gonna get, for the very, very first Netherlands, Holland drag race, I'm gonna give a bitch a shoot. Because I've never seen this in my life.
Trend alert!
Het huis met Larsen.
Het huis met Larsen.
The house down boots.
House down boots, het huis met Larsen.
I just like saying it. Het huis met Larsen.
It actually does roll very nicely off the tongue.
Het huis met Larsen.
Our top 2 of the week is...
Sederginne.
Sederginne. Sederginne. Rolling out in the skirt on the main stage of Drag Race Holland. You deserve the top 2 of the week.
She did not only wear everything but the kitchen sink, she brought the whole damn Het huis met Larsen, darling. Bitch. Sederginne. I'm super fascinated by these girls already. I am very impressed with what they brought to the stage for the very, very first time. I can't wait to see what the girls bring next week.
Me too.
Be sure to watch Drag Race Holland on WOW Presents Plus everywhere around the world, except Holland?
Drag Race Holland will only be available on Videoland in the Netherlands, but everywhere else in the world you can watch it on WOW Presents Plus.
Including the US and Australia.
Bye!
Now, sissy that wow.